Hello, Internet peoples!
Void Pope here. I survived 10 minutes in hardcore Minecraft.
Wait a minute!
Sorry, I meant hardcore Free Fire.
Fucking whoops.
Okay, enough exposition and
Let's go!
straight into the video. So I selected Battle Royale mode and started playing. I got into a lobby and started waiting.
One eternity later.
The game started and I spawned in Purgatory. Now most of you must be wondering, what's so hardcore about Free Fire? Well, let me show you.
This is fucking embarrassing.
Garena, you should be ashamed of yourself. Despite having a market cap of $124.7 billion, you still can't dish out a good game. Since that's out of the way, as I was saying, I spawned in Purgatory and I landed my character.
Superhero landing!
And I saw this abomination. My first thought after seeing this was to close and reopen my application so that the app and its graphics can refresh. But as a veteran gamer who likes a bit of a challenge, I didn't want to miss this opportunity to play this game with the difficulty bar amped up to max, not to mention I was playing a ranked match. And I didn't want my rank to drop, cause an in and out would have taken a long time, which meant someone could kill me during the time, making me lose some of that precious rank points. After landing, I started running like a
Pussy ass bitch.
At first it was hard for me to maneuver my movements, cause I couldn't see jack shit thanks to the purple shapes randomly appearing in game. But I was thankfully able to navigate my path using the mini-map up on the left corner. Now I would like to take a moment and thank the mini-map for being out there for me and having my back. He was there when I needed him the most. I don't care what you think, mini-map, you're the real homie. I continued to run for a few moments towards a house and found some worthless trash laying in front of it.
Know your fucking place, trash!
But I picked them up anyway. I got inside the house for some cover and to ransack anything I found. After some walking around the house aimlessly for some moment, I found some sniper ammo and a level 1 bag, which were again ended up being useless.
Trash!
I took the level 1 bag and started glitching in and out of existence, but fortunately I found August and some ammo for it in the corner. Now that I had a gun, I started experimenting. I wanted to see if seeing through the scope could remove the purple shapes, but unfortunately it didn't, and my experiment ended up in a failure. But I had no time to bitch and moan, so quickly I went to the second floor. I entered the second floor, and I started ransacking it for its valuables, but as usual I found worthless.
Trash!
But
Trash!
was so fucking useless that I didn't even pick it up. Before leaving, I thought this could be a great place to camp, but I left cause there was too many windows, which increased my chances of getting sniped. After ransacking that house and finding nothing useful, I rushed to the next house. As soon as I entered the house, I found a landmine and a med kit, which I happily picked up. Now, despite this house starting out with great potential, I didn't find anything else in it, so it was pretty.
Say the line, Bart!
Trash!
I then moved on to the third and final house in hopes of finding something useful, cause I know if I didn't it would be very hard to survive in this hostile server of brain-dead fellow South Asians. I started to walk around aimlessly and found some submachine gun ammo in the next room. And then what happened brought a tear into my eyes as I found my first piece of protective gear. Then I went to the second floor and felt really lucky as I found a UMP in a side. I went to check a spot that I missed and found a treatment gun. Now my arsenal was fully completed.
They made me strong. And now, they are weak. And the weak must be cold.
Then I cooked up a 200 IQ play in my mind. I yeeted out of the house. I ran towards the Mach 5 parked in front of the third house and sat down in the passenger seat. Now after this point in the run, nothing much happens for a long period of time as I sit alone in the Mach 5. Unlike the live action movie, there was no monkey and child in the trunk. Truly really lonely. And as I say, nothing much happens as I sit there in the car. I most of the time inside the car kept looking around in case of anyone saw me and I could use the car as a quick getaway. At the last moments during the 4th minute, a UAV spawned right next to me and it sent shiver down my spine and made me very scared. 'Cause if it passes over me, other players would find out my location and turn me into Swiss cheese. And a few moments later, I watched my fears turn into reality as the UAV starts moving towards me. As the UAV passed over me, it informed me of spicy meatballs around my area. But unfortunately, I wasn't feeling hungry, so I didn't approach those thirsty meatballs in my area. But then the UAV came to a standstill and kept revealing my location, and then suddenly on the corner of that mountain I see as a kill horny meatball appears from side of the mountain. Now despite my location being there on the map, he didn't see me and he went back where he came from.
Goodbye. Goodbye, rationality. Goodbye. Goodbye, rationality.
After that intense encounter, nothing much happens for a minute and a half. Then a danger zone spawns next to me while a kill horny meatball shoots another player. Also, not gonna lie, I thought for a moment that was a player. Then a monster truck drives by me and stops on the bridge in front of me. Also, I was inside the next circle, so I wasn't much worried about dying because of the blue. Then a helicopter flies in front of me. After the helicopter passes away, nothing much interesting happens for a very, very long time. So let us fast forward to the moment you all came to see in 3, 2, 4, 1.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for!
Yes, I survived for 10 minutes despite all odds being against me. Despite having trash RNG, I did it. Now I would like to take a moment and thank those for who made this feat became possible. First, Minimap. The more I thank this guy is less. She's the main reason I survived for so long. She made it possible to navigate through my surroundings and warn me about danger. Truly, Minimap, you're the best waifu. Not to mention the Mach 5 who sheltered me. If I didn't hid in the Mach 5, I would have been killed by a kill horny meatball. And I would also like to thank anyone who made it to this part of the video, cause the real winners here are you. Wait, did you think the video's over? Ha 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 ha, no time for. After the 10-minute mark, I kept playing and continued to camp in the Mach 5. As we approached the endgame, a dumbass summoned an airdrop, making his location public to everyone. A minute later, the circle got small as the blue came. And suddenly my car started running itself and I realized someone came and hijacked my car. Now I was left with two options. One, I could sit there in the car doing nothing, letting him drive, or 2, I jump out, start shooting him, which is the same as committing suicide. And I chose 2 cause as we all know,
Suicide is badass.
as he is about to cross the bridge, I get out and
Started blasting. Bang.
but unfortunately he killed me with little to no effort. And that's how my hardcore Free Fire adventure came to an end. But wait, it's not over yet, time for some more. So while I was making this video, Free Fire got into a controversy in my country as some people started pumping out conspiracy theories that it's somehow connected to the Illuminati despite it saying Illuminate on the title, not Illuminati. I found it funny cause the Bangladesh Free Fire community is so dumb that they can't tell the difference between Illuminate and Illuminati, but still it's funny nonetheless. But I would like to address that.